What is going on, travelers, and welcome to the Expedition Beachhead. We are on the hunt for the Normandy at the end of this expedition, but I wanted to go ahead and say this really quick. If you do have the space anomaly, you've already jumped a system, go ahead and jump to the space anomaly because you have your stuff within the terminal. And what I mean by the terminal is when you start this expedition, if you had started it with a character in a save file within the space anomaly, you should have your basics, such as your... why am I forgetting this off at the top of my head? You should have copper to make into chromatic metal. If you don't have chromatic metal already, you should already have ferrite dust, carbon, condensed carbon, as well as, if I'm remembering it correctly, the hydrogen. And Antipugnum, if you can go ahead and refine that into nanites. It's not the most efficient way to do it, but at least you have something to go ahead and do that with. Any types of things, any types of nanite. How do I say the word? Anything that refines into nanites, go ahead and bring those into the game. Let's see. We'll go ahead and take that. The reason why we're taking salvage glass is because this... oh, I can't take that anymore. The salvage glass is going to go ahead and give us specific upgrades that we can apply to ourselves, and anything extra we can go ahead and apply that directly to any space station and then have it sold, and we should be making our nanites no problem. And then later on we're going to come back to the space station and then buy our multi-tool and buy the ship. So that way we can get around a little more efficiently. Okay, now that all that's done, I'm pretty sure my pack is filled up already. There's hardly anything else I can go ahead and put in here. So we're going to move this over here. We're already starting to run out of space. And here's what I mean. Let me see for just a second. The price of game multi-tool is 2,200 nanites. And the starship is 2,800 nanites, which comes out to an amount of 5,000 nanites. If you're at that 5,000 amount, then you can go ahead and get both of those things, and you're golden. Now make sure before you get into if you're already in the expedition, you can jump back into your regular save and use a multi-tool that you want, and then jump back in the expedition, and that multi-tool will be ready for you to purchase right there at the terminal, as well as the ship. So whichever ship or multi-tool you left out with, or you left off with, that's the one you're going to use in the expedition if you choose to purchase. Now we have that, we're going to head over to a space station, go ahead and sell a few things, see if we get our nanites. Once we get our nanites, we need to find a system with an icy world that has water, because we're going to be going fishing here pretty soon. Here they all are. Alright, we're just going to go through these one by one. General protection, though. Might not touch that. Go ahead and do that one. That one. Pretty much everything that I've already gone through. And as you can see, we're up to 6,000 nanites. We're past our goal. We're going to go ahead and grab that expedition rewards. Oh. Hey. That is also a milestone. So at this point, well done. Go ahead and collect on that. That is a phase 4 milestone. Like I said, actually I didn't say this earlier, it was cut out, that I'm not going to follow directly the milestones in a certain order. Actually, let me rephrase that. I'm not going to go in order following the milestones and completing them. This will be all over the place, in which you'll find a milestone that, oh, I didn't know that was a milestone. Alright, at this point, go ahead and take everything out of your ship. And then apply it to the... ooh, I'm actually going to need those. I should take this one. The reason is, once you have the other ship, you'll have to keep switching them out to the point where you're dumping everything from your ship into the other ship, and it's going to be a back and forth thing. So if you don't have much space in your inventory, Ooh, that's actually gonna mix in with the 40. Good. Anything with that one. Activated indium, I'm not so sure. And you could just leave the other stuff that you don't need. Like, we're not gonna need... I'm pretty sure we're gonna need that. Oh, we're definitely gonna need that. And this, I don't think we're gonna need the repair parts. The activated indium can stay there. Cobalt, on the other hand, that's a must. Tritium, on the other hand, we can always get that from somewhere else. I did say we're going to keep this around, but I don't think we're going to use a quantum computer for anything. If that comes to it, we'll just switch out ships, like I said, which is doing a long process, and we'll just get it from there. Other than that, we did collect 7,000 the last time we were at the space station. I said it was 6, but then I cut out, so we were here, and we ended up with 7,000. So we have a nice juicy 2,000 left over. Alright, multi-tool. So it's going to give me this one, which doesn't have the thing I need on it, unfortunately. So we're going to keep swapping between each of them. Now, I know I could go ahead and just add... There's a boltcaster on here. I can just go ahead and add everything that's in the other multi-tool into that multi-tool, and then just kind of leave it as is. So how do you do that? It's just a positron ejector that's in the supercharged slot. That's it. There's nothing mystical about it, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave that as is. I'll just keep switching between the two. The C-class is going to be my combat, and the regular one, this one on the other hand, which is going to be all the scanning and money and whatnot, that's going to go ahead and be our dedicated scanner. We end up getting that, and the starship, as you can see, we're going to get a ton of room. This is actually not my daily, but we're going to go ahead and rock this one for the expedition. It is the Boundary Herald, which was in the last expedition. So now we got both ships, and we're ready to rock. So you should see, there it is right there, the ship that you just purchased and your multi-tool is right there ready for you to use. They both have fishing poles on it, so it's not really going to matter which one has the fishing pole. Should have brought some bait with me, but that's okay. So now we're going to head out into another system. We no longer need the freighter. The freighter can come with us if we summon it. That's about it. But other than that, let's go ahead and go to our icy system. There was one in this system, but it doesn't have any water, so we gotta choose. We'll hit up Torioke, and if not, we'll be going straight to Rendezvous 2. Maybe it's there. We can head over to Discoveries, and if we're looking at high temperature planet, so that is a no. No, we got 2 flame planets. This is not the place to go. Alright, we are at the Rendezvous 2 point. If you want to notice whether or not catch uncommon fish worlds, well, ice planet detected. So when it says that, for one of the milestones, that little notification to the bottom right, in the right corner there, then you're in the right place. So generally, this is the place to come to. Just go straight to Rendezvous 2 from where you were before, and you're going to find your icy system. There's ice fishing base right there. Let's head over there before we head to the second rendezvous point. Oh, also, just remembered, if you do have a nutrient processor with it, you cannot use it on someone's base. You have to be 300 units away in order for you to use it, since it is rendered as a building tool. But if you're not worried about that, just pull up to one of these places. It looks like it's very welcoming here. The Sky community is usually pretty good about that. Just pull up your ship, run into one of these landing pads, and get ready to fish. Go ahead and put in your bait by going to your quick slot, the access bait box, and we're going to use the meaty chunks. We'll get what we need. Now it's just all about patience. I think this one is going to be the longest time you're going to have to put in for the expedition. Everything else is pretty much straightforward in order for you to get the things that you need. Alright, looks like we got our first uncommon. Oh, we got another uncommon. That's what's up. Yo, a rare fish. Oh, rare fish count too. Nice. Awesome. I'm going to see if that counts for number 3. We got an incoming blizzard. Make sure your hazard protection is up to snuff. Whispering bonefish. Watch, I bet that counted. Oh, wow, that didn't count either. What? Alright, we got a skipper. I think that's our last one. Hey, that's what's up. We got all of our 5 fish. Now, just to go over everything... Wait, am I... Oh, okay. I'm out of the cold. Just to review. So, starfish... No, the skipper counts. So it's the starfish, clam, and the octopus. They do not count for that milestone. So the best you can do in that situation is just to let them go, or just to delete them. One of the two. As long as they're fish, like the skippers, the snappers, the isopod, as well as... Oh, I already mentioned the snapper. With those and those type of fish are the only ones you're after. The only ones you're gonna go after. Let me go ahead and collect that since we're near the ship now. And all we have to do is go to Rendezvous 2. Well, this place is nice and earthy. Now, usually you would land the ship and you use your targeting sweep in order for you to find the rendezvous point. You can kind of bypass that if you're just looking around. You can kind of see comm balls in an area, and that will let you know, oh, there's the rendezvous point. But I think they removed all the comm balls when you're flying around. Oh, no, I have a funny feeling it's right here. It's like they did remove it. Comm balls were a very, very nasty issue that I'm glad they fixed. I hope they have this for every expedition. Where's a 300U restrictive build radius? But, can't land here for some odd reason. There we go. Maybe I had the nose tipped a little too much. No. Oh, okay, cool. Woo! I have no materials to put in there to get me through a portal. Let's go ahead and see if that's the case. 1,000 nanites, 160 quicksilver in inventory slots. Yes, please. Please give it all to the inventory slots. Okay, that's upgraded. Let me go ahead and collect on 2. Right, wayward cube plans. Nice. So one of the things I actually want to try out now that phase 2 is complete is the grand tour, in which you're going to have to see if there's an airless planet. The frozen planet we were just on, if you take a picture there, that will definitely get you this milestone if you don't have it already. The scorched planet, that's back in milestone 1. Or the, it was the system I mentioned earlier that wasn't the one we were supposed to go to, which is the Toro something. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find it. Oh, there it is right there. Torioke. So Torioke has that. You can go ahead and take a picture. If not, go back to Rendezvous 1, and it should be there. Or basically the start of the expedition will have it there where you need it to be. Now we just need to see if there's an airless planet here. I don't know if there is or not, but if you go to the Discovery, the barren planet there, you can kind of tell by the plants there. There's a cactus flesh, activated copper, and pyrite. This is probably desert. More than likely, this one's a scolding planet. So, hey, you have another time to go ahead and take a picture of a scolding planet. Let's see, desolate planet. I think the desolate planet may be the place to go in order to get that that photo. Obviously, the for desolate one's not going to be the place to go. There's an Arctic planet with the one we were just on, and a boiling point planet. So you have 2 hot planets here to take pictures of. We're going to hit Patty Tau to get our next picture. No milestone. Oh, yeah, we need to take the picture. Forgot about that. We need to take the picture. Let's see, we'll make it kind of nice. Alright, there we go. That should be picture number 3, and there it is. There's our milestone for Grand Tour. Alright, now that's collected. Let's go ahead and move on. Oh, auction double cultivation chamber. Wait, and another S-Class scanner module. I don't think my multi-tool needs any more than what it already has, so we're more than likely going to sell that at the next place. Oh, we do have some mining beam modules, which also I don't need. Happily sell those later. Alright, next one up. We have complete fleet expeditions. Now, this one I've already done for my my freighter. What you're going to need to do, and this is kind of a common thing among No Man's Sky players, but if you're new to this, you're going to make 3 of these in your freighter, but you're going to have 3 other freighters with you. And by freighters, I mean frigates. Sorry, I'm using the wrong term here. Don't put down in the comments that, hey, it's frigates, not freighters. But you see those little money icons there with the frigates? You're going to go up to a frigate. At this point, it doesn't matter which one, they're going to go ahead and message you. I would recommend C-Class since they are the cheapest. This one is C-Class, and it's around the 2 million range, in which this is going to cost us quite a bit of units, unfortunately. So we're going to go ahead and select on this one. There's another one. I doubt we're going to be able to purchase anything. And if you have the units, go ahead and purchase it. This one's only 1 mil, but we're not anywhere near that, so we're going to let that one go. Usually we'd have about 3 frigates. You send those frigates each on a mission, and then one by one, once they make it to their first system, you would pop them out of their expedition, and then have them back on the fleet, and boom, your milestone is done. I have to do that 4 times, because my freighter is short 1 frigate. So base parts and upgrades. This is the only thing you need to upgrade. You're already given the 7 salvage frigate modules, and you get the frigate fuel. You can go ahead and unlock the rest of these if you... Oh, we're already given that one. If you already have what you need, you can even customize the colors if you really want to. It costs about, let's go back to it, 5,000 nanites each. Not to mention the building parts. You can go ahead and get the rest of those as well. But all we want is the frigate fuel. Go back to the frigate inventory, go ahead and make one of those. Whoops. Forgot about the storage container. We have 3 and 4. So we have about 4. 4 should be good enough for the 2 of them. 2 for one, 2 for the other. Now, it doesn't matter which one. We don't want them badly bruised or anything coming back. So we're just going to go ahead and do... Let's see, which one is this? Industrial. We're going to use a balanced one for one of them. Fuel required. Yeah. Oh, we got to get the frigate first. So this is the one that we've already had. Oh, that's a combat vessel. Huh. Well, oh well. It doesn't matter at this point. 50 tons. Okay, that one is gone. And then for the second one, which I think it is a mining ship. I didn't see it. Oh, it's a science vessel. So, should be an exploration one there. If not, then... Wait, hold on. Let me see what I picked. Oh, there's 2 industrial ones. So we'll send it on this one. It's shorter. Okay. Launch the expedition. And our 2 are out. If you were able to get 3... Congrats. This is going to be done faster than what I'm going to be. But you should see 1 here and 1 here. And if you have a third one, 1 there. So you just check in on them. Go speak to the commander. As the expedition has covered 210 light years and the estimated plot route to take further. So this is going to go on for the timer. If they've already reached it, go ahead and abort the expedition and have them come back. So you have to go up and debrief. That's the part right there. I thought they would just finish automatically. But no. So we have 2 down. 1 more to go. We'll just go up to the console again. Oh no, expedition assigned. So, my bad. Other space games and whatnot. You have to go back over here. The navigator if you have less than 3. And just repeat. Just rinse and repeat. There you go. Called by the stars. It's complete. Some more frigate fuel, mineral compressor, explosive drones, and what's that, holographic analyzer? Oh, chart waypoints. This one is actually kind of easy. We can leave the ship, and by the ship I mean the capital ship. So let me go ahead and put some stuff. Oh, it already did. That's what's up. So if you have those in your inventory, in your exosuit or your ship, just go ahead and put those in the freighter. And what we need to do is go down, scan little spots on any planet, doesn't matter where. Just the nearest one that's closest to you.
Hostile scan detected.
Alright, so we start scanning, and we're going to start looking for the little house icon. It doesn't matter if it's an outpost or observatory. I couldn't think about it in my head for a second. I was like, what do you call those things where you look at the building that looks at the stars? It's an observatory. Doesn't matter if it's a trading base, an observatory, as long as they have that little marker for you to sit down and grab. You can also just land the ship. Oh, there's one right there. And just use a signal booster, but that requires you to get out of the ship, to sit down and use it, and then get back in the ship to go into it, and you're just doing that over and over again. It's like, well, Azzy, aren't you doing this over and over again? I'm like, yeah, but the scanner is on the ship. Rather than me having to get out the ship and then deploy the scanner, and then take back the scanner, and then get back on the ship, and then take off. It's just extra steps at that point. Not to mention, you can actually lose your signal booster if you're planning to use that. Yeah, if you're planning to use that later on. That's number 2. Clear on the other side of the planet. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, man. Ooh. Nice. We got a landing pad. But if you... Oh. There we go. Had a little Rick and Morty driving there. Okay, where is it? There it is. Alright, there's number 3. We're gonna get our navigation data after this. Ooh, another bonus thing here too. We're gonna get that that damaged machinery and whatever lies in there, which is nanites. Sometimes there's an S-class upgrade in there. It all depends on your RNG. But we are done with that milestone. Which means all we need to do is go to Rendezvous 3, Nautilon, that's what's up, and Nautilon parts to build. Now, it may take you a few jumps because I'm using this ship specifically in order for me to go around the system just a little bit faster. No, oh, it's a low atmosphere planet. That was winter planet for a second, but there's our icon. Let's head over to Rendezvous 3. It is a little stormy here right now, so it's kind of hard to... Wait a minute, what's that over there? You see a couple of save beacons, and here we are. So cool. I don't mind save beacons being over here. That's... Oh, actually, no, they're not. Are they? That one is. Okay. And Rendezvous 3 is right there. Yeah, I don't mind the save icons. What I really do mind is the comm balls. I really do hate those. Alright, that is phase 3 complete. Exosuit upgrade. Go ahead and give me more inventory slots, please, because... Wait. Oh, okay, I was like, is it gonna do it? I don't see it highlighting. Alright, phase 3 complete. Let's move on to phase 4. See, I know I am doing these in order. Some of these will be in order, some of these, sometimes they might not be. It all depends on what the milestones are. Like, these are hidden. So we're not going to know what they are until we actually reach it. And then this. Cover one ancient ruin. Construct the teleport chamber. Let's go ahead and construct that teleport chamber. Discover systems. Oh, okay. So we just need to find some systems. Alright, there we go. Let me see if I can go ahead and get that built. Teleport. There goes teleport chamber. Oh, we need 3 antimatter and 1 amino chamber. Let's see. That amino chamber, it's going to take 1 metal plating and then 20 chlorine. Just what we don't have. Yep, 1 amino chamber. Cool. We're going to go ahead and go to the space station here and see what we can get. If this is a little hiccup, just go ahead and do that. Just go to your local space station. You should be going to the space stations every time you land in the system. This will help you kind of backtrack and trail places that you've been to and need to go back to if there is a desired item that you're going to need. Especially when you hear, oh, I needed that item, but it's back in that other system, so let me hop over. You can do things like that. There are no amino chambers, unfortunately, which means... Oh, there's chlorine right there. Oh, I got 1. I need 19 more. Awesome. Which means we can go ahead and build it. Where is it? They're usually at the top when you can go ahead and... Oh, they're right there. I got the one I needed. Let's go back to the ship. And we can go ahead and do that by going through the terminus. Let's see. Go to your bases. And it'll take me directly to my base. Just like it would if you had a normal base down on a planet. This would just drop us in the deck. Really quick to get back here. Go ahead and put this in. Again, little cat in the background. And cool, we got Across Infinity. That one is done. Super fast. Technology room, let's see, construction. We got a few more blueprints, and now all we need to do is just discover some star systems, and then discover 1 ancient ruin. The ancient ruin one is going to be quick if you were smart enough to go to the space station and go to the charts area to purchase some ancient ruin planetary blueprints. Then you're already ahead of the game. That's the thing we ought to go back and do, and we can go ahead and do that. Let's see. Exchange specific charts, and we do have that navigational data with us, so we can go ahead and start purchasing 6 of these. I recommend 6. Alright, this case 3. I don't think we're going to need that many. Alien cryptographic. Did I get the right one? That's an artifact chart, not a dig site. That's not what we need. But yeah, a planetary chart for alien cartography data. We're going to need about 3 of those. And we know we only need to find the 1 ruin. You don't know whether or not it's going to give you a monolith, which I think still counts, but we don't want to be anywhere else. We're just going to go ahead and purchase those. And if you had a remaining 2,000, we just ended up getting another 3,000 nanites, so you're up to the 5,000. If you weren't able to purchase anything from the space anomaly, like your ship or your multi-tool, you can do that now. Alright, so we don't necessarily have to be on the planet, we just need to go ahead and have the scanner run, not the scanner, but the planetary chart run right about now. Wherever it is. I need my eyes to find it here. Oh, there it is right there. Go ahead and put it in the starship. Okay, alien artifact detected. Is it in front of us? Oh no, I thought that was it. That's a base. Oh, it says down below. Right about there. And look at that. It says ancient ruin. That's exactly what we needed. Very fast. Very efficient. So, that is done. We got a bunch of underwater stuff. Like this one has first contact. So, we're going to bring in the freighter. See if that triggers what we need, and I think that's gonna be the problem. Okay, it does count. So I went ahead and edited the other parts out because I thought you could just scan a system that someone scanned and then you would be good. Unfortunately, you can't do that. It has to be a first contact system, and I think that's gonna be a bit of an issue if you don't have a ship that can reach the far systems that haven't been scanned by players yet. You're out looking for these specific systems, and you're just scanning it with your freighter. I'm doing it the long way by using my ship to go out that far because I'm away from other No Man's Sky players in the expedition. Because if you're trying to get something close while still sticking to the next rendezvous point, I don't think that's going to happen. It has to be first contact. You just now how do you know if it's what you call it? How do you know if it's first contact? Just from actually I don't know. There's no information here that indicates, oh, that this is first contact. You're just gonna have to jump and then see. Oh, okay, no freighter, first contact, and that is the milestone. Oh, it says it's complete. I'm just waiting for the clock to come up. Maybe it won't. Let's just go ahead and collect it anyway. Alright, that's awesome. Oh, for the oh no. Yeah, our max is reached. So we'll go ahead and sell that. Now, if you're further away like I am from the expedition, and you've whoops. Oh, awesome. And you've already been to one of the space stations that's near a rendezvous point, or at a rendezvous point, go ahead and transfer back over there. So that way you have an easier path to getting where you need to go instead of navigating all the systems that you've just gone through to have your way back. Or to head your way back. I'm not good with words. Okay, let's see. Space stations. We got Rendezvous 3, 1, 2, and 3. We're going to have to make a stop at 4, which we're going to do. Hold on a second. There's that. Oh! Oh, that's going to be hidden from us. Oh, that... Whoever put that down, thank you. Get rid of that. And we just saw the Rendezvous 4 marker come up. Let's go ahead and collect that. So phase 4 is done. Don't mind if I do, taking those inventory slots there. New reward. There we go. I was like, which one is it? So we're done with phase 4. And we're going to go ahead and stop it here. I'm going to have a full-on episode for phase 5. Since I don't really have... Oh, we got to reach the final destination point. We're already 2 hours into this raw recording. I'm going to go ahead and edit this for you guys and have 5 ready for you on Thursday. Go beyond, traveler.